Hey guys, we're back with another lesson. So today I want to talk about why you need a blog for your business. And I'm going to give you 10 reasons. I've explained it on the blog, but I'm going to go into detail on this video. The first reason is to create credibility and long-time followers. Think about it this way. If you have a blog and people are reading it, if they like the content, they're going to want to keep reading it, right? So if you're teaching them something, if you're talking about trending news and, your opinions, people will subscribe to your blog and they'll, get notification when you write a new one, and it creates a long-term connection. Okay, so that's what I mean by that. Number 2 is it builds connection. It's a way to put video on there, put pictures. It's a whole lot easier to put that type of stuff into, like a blogging platform than it is an email. Okay, so basically it just makes it a lot easier to put all your content in one place. So number 3, it's a central source. So let's say you have a client that's asking you questions about how to do this, how to do that, whatever the case may be. Your blog is it's a central source. So you just give them the link to that blog that you taught about that's going to help them. And that's another way to leverage your time. So let's say I have a new sign up and they're wanting to know how to do a blog or whatever. I just give them the website that I did the blog about, how to do a blog, and there you go. It helps them. It leverages your time, that sort of thing. And number 4, interaction. As you can see, you can leave comments, which I just put this blog post up so I don't have but one person listening, but that gives you a way, kind of like feedback. So let's say your blog needs a little bit of work and people are like, well, it could use this, or what about this? And you could go back in and edit it and add the things that they're, interested in learning. So, or let's just say somebody writes, wow, what a good blog post. Then by feedback that you did a good job, right? So, number 5, a lot of times, in corporate America, you have to do what's called CEUs, which is continuing education credits, okay? And most professional jobs require this. Why? Because it keeps you up to date with current events. So in a way, blogging does that for you. The internet is always changing. There's always things coming out. And if you are needing something to write about on your blog, that's a good thing to do. You can write about trending news, something new that's coming out. So that kind of the blogging keeps you up to date with how the internet's working these days. And it informs your readers. So let's say they come out with a new site that is like Facebook that's going crazy, and a lot of people don't know about it. Well, this gives you a way to inform your readers, okay? And it keeps you up to date on what's changing, what's new, that sort of thing. Number 6, targeted traffic. The way a blog works is you use specific keywords. So there's a tool called Google AdWords that allows you to see what everybody's searching. So let's say I wanted to use a keyword blogging. Let me get it to keyword ideas. As you can see, 823,000 global monthly searches, okay? Look here, how to blog. There's 124 million people searching that keyword every month, okay? So Google, they keep track of their analytics and they keep track of what people are searching for, which in turn helps you know what to write about. So, let's say you wanted to make a blog about, how to blog. Well, you're going to get a lot of, people looking for that. So if you provide the content and the answer to their question, and they see your banners on the side, or they see inside your blog, hey, if you're not on my team, join. Guess what? That brings in new leads. That brings in potential customers. Okay. So, targeted traffic, that's probably the most important reason for this. Also, time on site. As you'll notice, each person has different blog posts, okay? So, like, for instance, I've been doing a 60-day action plan. But before that, it was just, I did a book review. I did some information on PPV, Magic Springs, because there's a lot of people searching Magic Springs in my area. It's a local theme park. So, do you see where I'm coming from? I'm getting some targeted searches, but guess what? If they read one of your blogs, like say they end up on your blog post, they're probably going to go back and read your other blogs. So, it's called time on site. And what that does for you is it allows you to build a connection with your follower, with your prospect, with your person reading your information. And people don't know you because you don't talk to them physically face to face. So this allows them to build a connection with you, build interaction, create friendships, create, trust, like, know, and trust, like I talked about in the previous video. So a blog is like the most important thing that you need for a business. Okay, the next thing is long-term leads. The reason I say that, social media is great if you're looking for some fast leads, but blogging brings in leads on a long-term basis. So let's say you write a blog today, 8 months from now, you could still be getting leads from that one blog. Just one. And imagine if you wrote a blog every day, okay, which is what I would highly advise you to do, is write just one blog post every day. Imagine, let's say you wrote a blog on how to blog. 124 million people are searching just that one keyword, okay? So think of how many people is going to land on your site. And that's just one blog post. And then if you had, one every day and people are searching these keywords, guys, it's just repeated traffic and it's on autopilot. I mean, seriously. So the next thing I want to talk about is it gives you a way to brand yourself. There are tons of online marketers on the internet every day, okay? So you have to be different than the other marketer, okay? So, it's kind of like our company, Empower Network. If we have 100,000 affiliates. So in order to get sales, you have to be different from those people. And a blog kind of lets you brand yourself. Like for me, it says about the author. I'm a nurse by trade. I love nursing, but I make more money at home. So I'm my own person. So a blog lets me brand myself, lets me give my opinions, lets me teach on what I want to teach on, whatever. So it's a good way to brand yourself and let people get to know you, okay? And the last thing I want to talk about, I kind of touched on it earlier, was it's an easy platform to be able to provide all your information. So videos, I have plugins here. Hey, share it on Twitter, or share, if you like my blog post, share it on LinkedIn or Google Plus or Facebook. So, you write the blog post and, people love it and they're sharing it. It's a way to become even more viral, okay? Getting more eyes in front of it. But, in Facebook, if you want to write a status post, you can only write one, you can't add videos and pictures and, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot easier to provide all this content on here. And it's just kind of like a centralized place, and it's really easy to do. So these are some of the reasons that you need a blog. If you don't have a blog and you're an online marketer, you're selling yourself short, okay? Because you could be getting leads like crazy. I mean, I have leads come in every day, and I know they're from my blog post because I track them. So, if you want to be successful online, if you want to make money, there's just certain things and certain keys that you have to have in order to do that, and this is one. So, Empower Network, it does provide the blogging platform. And if you think about it this way, there are free blogging sites out there, but you ever heard the saying, you get what you pay for? Same way here. Empower Network's ranked, I think, number 300 and something on the Alexa rating website, and that's what Google goes by as far as, ranking your blog on Google. And this may sound foreign to you, but once you get into our company, that they teach you all that. But you're going to get ranked higher than the free ones. And that's the point of this. You write a blog, you get it ranked on Google so that people find you by searching keywords. So, that's what Empower does, and that's what they do for you. And it's all pretty much automated. You just write the blog post and do the work to syndicate it and all that. But don't worry about that. They'll teach you all that, once you get in Empower Network. Also, if you're not on my team, just go ahead and click the link below. Let's get started, and you can sign up for the 60-day action plan to jumpstart your business.